Hello and welcome, dear art lovers. Today, we're painting a peaceful autumn landscape. A quiet path curving beside a shimmering lake, surrounded by trees dressed in shades of gold, orange, and red. The goal is to create a calm, glowing scene that feels full of gentle light and movement. Using a large flat brush, I start by covering the top of the canvas with a soft, light blue. The same tone will also be used for the lake to reflect the calm sky above. Move your brush gently in long, even strokes. The smoother your blending, the more natural and serene the sky will appear. Next, I mix a slightly darker blue with a touch of red to create a muted violet tone for the distant trees. These shapes should be soft and blurry. There's no need for detail at this stage. The distance naturally softens everything. As we move forward in the scene, gradually increase the richness of green tones. This creates a natural depth and draws the viewer's eye into the landscape. With the same color still on the brush, pull gentle vertical strokes downward to form reflections in the water. If the paint feels too thick, slightly moisten your brush so it glides smoothly. This will help your reflections look fluid and realistic. Now, switch to a smaller brush to define the midground trees. Blend shades of yellow, orange, and hints of green to build their structure and light. Distant trees should remain soft and less detailed, while the front ones need stronger contrast and bolder, more distinct strokes. To capture the magic of water, lightly drag horizontal strokes of the same colors downward into the lake area. Then soften the edges by brushing gently sideways. Reflections don't have to be perfect. They should appear slightly blurred, just like real water touched by a breeze. Mix yellow, red, and a touch of black to create a deep, earthy brown tone. Use it to paint a winding walking path along the right side of the painting. Then, prepare a lively green by mixing yellow, red, and blue. This becomes the base for the grassy areas around the trees. You can dab this color using a sponge to create natural texture, or use a large brush if you prefer. Toward the top of this section, add more yellow to suggest the warm glow of sunlight. While the base layers dry, take some diluted white paint and add thin horizontal highlights to the surface of the water. This subtle step brings light and sparkle to your lake. Now, let's paint the grass and bushes on both sides of the path. Tap gently upward. Don't press too hard. Let the brush barely touch the canvas to create delicate, natural textures. As you move closer to the foreground, leave a few darker spots and increase the spacing between the brush taps to create depth. Use soft horizontal strokes to form gentle light and shadow variations. This makes the surface feel uneven and alive, as if it's been walked on many times. With a lighter mix of green and yellow, softly touch the tips of the grass. These glowing touches instantly bring sunlight and warmth to your scene. Now that the base layer is completely dry, it's time to paint the trees along the road. This dry surface will hold the rich autumn tones beautifully. allowing the oranges, yellows, and reds to stay vivid and crisp. Using a small round brush and thinned, dark paint, begin sketching the trunks and main branches of the trees. Keep your hand relaxed. Let the lines flow naturally so the trees look organic, not rigid. For the finer branches, switch to a liner brush. Its thin bristles allow you to create delicate, graceful lines that extend gently outward. Thin your paint even more so that the underlying colors subtly show through. This creates a soft, realistic effect. Shadows should never look heavy or opaque. Now, move to the front of the scene and start painting the leaves that are closest to the viewer. The foreground leaves should be larger, more defined, and painted with brighter tones of orange, red, and gold. This contrast pulls the viewer's attention forward and gives the whole painting more depth and life. Next, with a smaller brush, gently scatter some fallen leaves across the ground and along the edges of the path. Vary the colors, a mix of warm oranges, deep reds, and hints of yellow to capture the feeling of a crisp autumn day. Let some leaves overlap each other and even fade softly into the shadows for a more natural, layered look. This step adds life and movement to the scene, as if a gentle breeze has just passed through the forest. Finally, take a step back and look at your painting. Every stroke you've added has brought this autumn path to life. I hope you enjoyed painting along with me and found this process relaxing and inspiring. If you liked this tutorial, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, Subscribe for more painting videos and share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you think, and I'd really love to know from which country or city are you watching this video. It always fills me with joy and gratitude to see art connecting people from all around the world.